What's up guys, welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video with me, Danny. In 2004, a group of lifeguards were swimming off the coast of New Zealand when a great white shark. If anyone out there has their worst fear ever as sharks, then I'm really sorry because that's what this video is all about. Just cover your eyes and I'll let you know when the video's over. For the rest of you that are brave enough to watch though, let's jump right into our number 10 with a reminder that not everything in the ocean is out to get you, and it's a story about dolphins saving humans from a shark attack. In 2004, a group of lifeguards were swimming off the coast of New Zealand when a great white shark moved in to attack them. They were totally unaware of the danger they were in when suddenly a pod of dolphins appeared out of nowhere and started frantically circling them. They kept circling for 14 minutes and the group had no idea what was going on until one of the guys spotted a shark just 2 meters below them. It had been following them the whole time, ready to attack, and the dolphins had been circling, ready to defend them. They got to a rescue boat and the shark swam off, but the dolphins continued to circle them until all the swimmers were safely aboard. When you're in trouble in the water, you call on a lifeguard, but when you're a lifeguard, you call on a dolphin. There was no such lucky escape though for the people in at number 9 with the tragic tale of the USS Indianapolis. The fate of this ship is known as the worst naval disaster in US history. After being torpedoed by a Japanese submarine during World War II, the USS Indianapolis sunk in just 12 minutes. There were 1,200 men on board and approximately 300 went down with the ship. But the fate that awaited the survivors was perhaps even worse. The remaining 900 men were stranded in shark-infested waters with no lifeboats and almost no food and water. The shark attacks were brutal and constant, day in and day out. The men were picked off one by sharks that could smell their blood in the water from so far away. By the time they were rescued, there were only 317 survivors, and some estimates put the shark fatalities as high as 150. Alright, so we know shark attacks can be brutal, but how big can they be? Well, at number 8, it's the shark that was said to be the size of a dinosaur. Witnesses at a South African holiday resort watched in horror as a gigantic shark attacked a man called Lloyd Skinner. The attack took place off Fish Hoek Beach in Cape Town as Lloyd was pulled under by a great white and pulled out into sea. Greg Copeland was a witness who posted to Twitter that day, and he said that shark was huge, like dinosaur huge. The whole thing happened in just a moment as Lloyd stood chest deep in the water adjusting his goggles, the same goggles that were the only thing investigators could find of him after the attack. Shark attacks are already terrifying enough without the thought of them being dinosaur sized as well. Alright guys, so since the rise of the GoPro camera, it's no surprise that a couple of shark attacks have been caught on film with them. But not many of them are as good as this GoPro film of an actual shark attack underwater in at number 4. In the video we see the diver is minding his own business in a coral reef, fish specimens to presumably take home and study, when a shark comes out of nowhere and goes for a bite on him. As fast as the diver can turn, the shark moves faster. It circles him repeatedly as he tries to stab it with the same thing he was just using to collect fish, but the shark is rapid and seems to dodge everything the guy throws at it. This whole thing is crazy to see. I mean, shark attacks are rare. Catching them on film is pretty rare, and to have one this close up, well, that's just like unheard of. In this case it was kind of expected though. I mean, as one guy pointed out in the comments, he was kind of holding a massive jar of fish. Yeah, it seems like the fastest way to attract a shark if you ask me. If our unbelievable shark attacks have been just too unbelievable for you so far, then how about this one at number 6, where a shark attack was seen on live TV by thousands of people. Professional surfer Mike Fanning was taking part in the 2015 World Surf League Championship when the camera captured what might be the most shocking moment of his career. A huge tiger shark approached him from behind as he sat in the water, waiting for his turn to compete. Before he even had time to realize what was going on, the shark attacked him, much to the horror of all the spectators. Mike said that the shark punched him in the back, and so he just instinctively started kicking and managed to get to safety on the beach. I've never heard of a shark punching people, but I have heard of people punching sharks, which is exactly what happened in our number 5. We're in Hawaii in 2012 where Joshua Holly was enjoying some surfing when he saw a shark's dorsal fin appear on his left. Next thing he knows, he had a popping sensation in his foot as a shark bit him. As it came up on his other side, he did the most badass thing ever. He punched the shark in the face not once but twice. Apparently don't work because the shark just swam off and he saved his own life. He also told the shark, "I'm not gonna die today," which I think is definitely what saved him. The shark was probably just like, "Oh, you're not dying today, sorry, my bad, I thought you were, I was gonna kill you, sorry." Alright, I think it's time to move on to our number 4, which is the pig basket atrocities. It's another World War II story here where 200 Allied soldiers were captured by the